Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most recent rumors in the NBA today that in the last this rumors started yesterday about, Malcolm Brogdon and the Phoenix Suns, but they've carried on over to today as the Suns are really interested in trading for Celtics guard Malcolm Brogdon. News has been floating around about Malcolm Brogdon over the last couple of days that, the first thing was just about the Boston Celtics, that Boston is looking to move one of their guards. They're looking to move one of Malcolm Brogdon they got so many guards, they're looking to move one of them. They have Malcolm Brogdon, they have Derek White, Marcus Smart, and Peyton Pritchard, and they're looking to trade one, if not two of them. I think Peyton Pritchard is definitely a guy who will be moved this offseason. I do think he's a guy who most likely will be headed out of Boston, but I think there's a chance Boston might move another one of their guards as well. And I'm going to get into what a trade to Malcolm Brogdon going to the Phoenix Suns would look like. Had a great season this year with Boston, was the Sixth Man of the Year, won the Sixth Man of the Year award, averaged 14.9 points per game with the Boston Celtics. They go over Brogdon's stats this year, averaged 14.9 points per game with he averaged, I'm going to round it, he averaged 4 assists per game and 4 rebounds as well per game. So he averaged 15, 4, and 4 this season, with 0.7 steals per game and 0.3 blocks per game. Shot 44.4% from 3, nearly 45% from 3 this season, and shot 87% at the free throw line and shot 48% from field goal range. So Brogdon had an excellent season off the bench for the Boston Celtics this year. Did so well. He won Sixth Man of the Year award. I'm gonna go over a trade I think that would get Malcolm Brogdon over to the Phoenix Suns. Let's go over it. So here's a trade I have going down to get Malcolm Brogdon to the Phoenix Suns. I have Chris Paul and Landry Shamet in a 2024 first round pick going to the Boston Celtics in return for Danilo Gallinari, Malcolm Brogdon, and the 35th overall pick in this year's draft. So the Suns get Malcolm Brogdon, Sixth Man of the Year award, average 15 points per game, and Danilo Gallinari, who did not play this year for the Celtics, but in the 21-22 season with the Atlanta Hawks, averaged 11.3 points per game. Then the year before, I think he averaged 13-something points per game. And he's a really excellent three-point shooter as well. Would go to the Suns. So you get, for the Phoenix Suns in this potential trade, you're getting two excellent three-point shooters with Gallinari and Brogdon. Three-point shooting is getting better with the Phoenix Suns adding in Brogdon and Gallinari. You're getting rid of Chris Paul's horrible contract. We've heard about the Celtics having interest in Chris Paul. For Boston, you get Landry Shamet, another really solid player, nice wing. That would be some help for Boston off the bench with Landry Shamet. It is another guard for Boston, but he can also play the small forward position. He's a shooting guard / small forward, and then a first round pick as well. So you're getting a first round pick. I have Boston getting a first round pick in this trade just because you're taking on Chris Paul's contract, and I think in a trade like this, where you're giving up Brogdon and Gallinari, I think a first round pick going to Boston is definitely would be reasonable. And not only that, but Phoenix is getting the 35th overall pick. If you draft right for Phoenix, it's basically, it's like I mean, I know it's different with the NFL, but in the NBA, if you draft the right person in the early second round, you could get a decent NBA talent. If you develop them well and you see, if you draft the right person, you could get a solid player with some of the first couple picks in the second round. So that's a solid pick right there. So you get Gallinari, you get Malcolm Brogdon, and the 35th overall pick, and then Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, and the 2024 first round pick for the Phoenix Suns, which that first round pick is not going to be that good of a pick that Phoenix has. Phoenix, they'll have, in this scenario, they'll have Brogdon, they'll have Kevin Durant, and Gallinari. I mean, Gallinari's not a big piece on their team, but KD, Booker. Now you're adding in Brogdon and Gallinari, whatever they get for DeAndre Ayton. So in that case, I'm probably not a trade that they should, be favored to do, but at the same time, I think it would be a solid trade for Phoenix to the point where they're going to be a really good team next year. So that's not going to be a great first round pick, but it still is a first round pick. I mean, it's a good trade for both sides. I don't really know who says no in this scenario. I guess if anybody's going to say no, it would probably be Boston, but at the same time, I could see Phoenix saying no because they're getting rid of their first round pick. But who knows in this scenario? But you guys have any thoughts on the trade idea? Let me know who you think says no in this trade idea. And Suns and Celtics fans, let me know your thoughts. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.